I took a picture, but I want to go ahead and capture video. First of all, I took pictures on the inside of the library, and this is about 5 minutes ago at 6:50 p.m. It's currently 6:56 p.m. This is capturing the demonic, and you're witnessing group stalking, textbook group stalking conduct. The minion that works at the library, she's physically postured. Her physical posture sits as she's focusing on a book. You're looking at what's surrounding me while she is in the path where I am, and it is directed light, absolutely impossible light, which is revealing, first of all, her condition, the malice with which she is acting, doing so in concert with the people who are also in that environment, monitoring with her. She's engaging in what is demonic pacing conduct while this light is surrounding me. Literally, you could see it on the floor of the bookcases, and right behind me, my chair where I was sitting. That's what I captured in still images. This is engineered light. It's not sunlight. And by the way, this is supposed to be a picture of the sun is gone. No, it's not. The entity keeps light where I am, follows with the engineered light, which is also captured. This, again, is supposed to be the remaining remnants of the sunlight that as the sun is setting after it remained at the same property all day long, 9:45 a.m. You're understanding the P.O.C. And on the inside, even with this, let me be clear, there is no light that's going to appear in the distance where I'm sitting inside, let alone on the floor, stretching forward. It's asinine what the entity is doing with light, showing the obsessive stalking. You see it by the entity doing so by helicopter. Let me be clear, these demons that are looking the opposite direction as though they're focused on doing something, they are stalking with the government, okay? Obsessive stalking, that's what group stalking is, and it is of Satan. This is crossing paths with the entity that's crossing path in a plane, 8AQJ297, and they're doing so in what is engineered light, which surrounds, and it was surrounding inside of the library. Remaining, okay? And that's engineered light that covers all of the grounds. All right, that's a demon, 8AQJ297, an old bag of bones, serving Satan, okay? She's a demon, and she's also a criminal, okay? Monitoring me while my panties are down. That's what the entity is engaging in. Directed light across that curb while that demon is driving by, in every way demonstrating her condition. And that's also a show of what is hostility. That's prosecution for terrorism. Just want to be clear on that. 8AQJ297, engaging in criminal conduct. And this is the maintenance of the light source that's over me. And like I was pointing out over there, this is where I was standing at 9:45 a.m. It's a fake sun through and through. Okay, as I'm pointing out where I'm out in another city at the same time. Also the fact that all the entity did, I'm right here at 9:45. It's right over my head as I'm there, and then all it's doing is remaining in the same parking lot. It's right here while I'm capturing at the end of the day, and it's still right here, aiming light on the buildings all around, demons crossing path, directed light on the curbs while they're driving by me and around me. The entity, a demon flying a commercial airline plane, stalking relevant position, and you have what is engineered light that's on the inside of the CHINO branch library. Absolutely impossible light. All right, and it is currently, like I stated, 6:58 p.m. and the entity is keeping a fake sun over me while I'm getting on Omnitrans, and I'm going southbound on Euclid Avenue. All right, and not even speaking about what's going on when I'm on Route 61 coming back toward Ontario. Let's just do what happened like yesterday and the day before that and the day before that and the day before that. The entity is keeping the fake sun over Euclid Avenue, and this is supposed to be sunlight while it's aiming like precisely into the CHINO branch library, touching the bookshelves around me while that demon is staring at books while she's stalking in the path. All right, and the entity, you're looking at the trajectory of light, look at the direction as though this is the sun that's remaining here, but at the same time as I'm capturing on Euclid Avenue, the entity is keeping a light source over me, which I'm showing as I'm going southbound on Euclid Avenue in Upland, California. There's no light that's going to be here if that's the sun that's moving in perfect alignment with me. This is the P.O.C. This is stalking with the light source, and this is the maintenance of the light source. It didn't go anywhere. It's stalking with the fake sun, and where I go, that light source goes. That's why it's in perfect alignment with me still at the end of the day. Started the day with this. Helicopter. Group stalking, fake sun over my head till the end of the day. That is not the sun. That's not possible. That is not the experience of every person. This is not a natural environment. It's a demonic one. All right? And that psychopath is identified in it. Okay? They are equally obsessed. As you see with the helicopter, okay? That's a very illustrative, very vivid illustration of obsessive stalking. They're demonstrating it for you. They're in the environment, and let me be clear, these demons are highly obsessed. It's demonic. It's a demonic condition. That's what they all have in common. That's why that ongoing pattern of stalking under a fake sun and in directed light, amplified audible activity, impossible light activity inside of a venue of a library, that's why you have that impossible pattern. It's impossible to exist, and yet it is a pattern, okay? It is 7 p.m., and this is the maintenance of the light source in alignment with me inside of the same exact parking lot where I stood right here at 9:45 in the morning. All right. And this is impossible to be over what is the intersection of Euclid Avenue and Holt Boulevard, aiming light onto the 150 East Holt Boulevard, the county building. All right. Aiming light while I'm standing in between RIA Money Transfer and the T-Mobile at 100 South Euclid Avenue in Ontario. After getting off of Route 83 going down the Euclid Avenue, this is P.O.C. Okay. That's the pattern of conduct. This is P.O.C. You see my shadow because that light source is right there. That's not the sun and that's not sunlight. This is engineer light and it covers the grounds. That's how you're engaging what is state surveillance. This is P.O.C.